I have tweeting. Alright, that should hopefully be us all set up. And tweeted and all of that stuff.
Alright.
And your headphones should be in.
Yep.
Everything should be all good.
Great.
Yeah, we're gonna do an extremely heroic rescue.
We're gonna save a small child.
Mm-hmm. As one does.
As you do.
As is custom.
Mm-hmm.
And then the game will be over, because we'll have basically solved everything
Right? I mean,
at
as
that
soon
point.
as you save your lord, that's it, right?
Right?
What else could there be?
What else is there to do?
Time to definitely, most assuredly, finish the game.
As one does. Hi, thank you so much for the resub.
Thank you.
Yep, quick 15-minute session.
Yeah, hopefully we won't get our arm chopped off like last time.
I mean, we've only got one more full arm.
Guess it's gonna be a short stream today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, last time we basically explored the entirety of the castle, and all that's really left... Hello.
Get murdered by, kite ninjas.
Very whistly. Probably not that important.
Hello.
How is grandfather?
Lord Ishiness. It's a wonder he is still with us. A miracle.
Dying horribly.
Is that so?
Thank you for the resub, Civil Twilight.
What's up here?
What is up here?
Divine air. I'll ask you once more. Accept me into your immortal oath.
No.
I cannot do that, Lord Genichiro.
No way, bro.
Your victory that day means nothing. He will risk his life to take me home. For he is my shinobi.
Yeah.
There we are.
And he's right there.
Chop off my other arm, I fucking dare ya.
My lord, I have come for you. This
Believe it.
will only take a moment.
It might take a bit more than a moment.
We'll see.
Let's see.
Gotten some prayer beads since we last met.
The dragon's blood can never be mine.
You also can't kill us?
Yeah.
So, you're never getting the dragon's blood.
Face me.
Alright. Genichiro, proper. See, he's his bow.
So we now actually have some tools to take him down.
Yes. As you can see, he is very aggressive. That was supposed to be a Mikiri counter. He'll also do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he is very aggressive, and you really need to be, like, on your toes at all times. not really necessarily great. This is the very first fight that I'm doing.
Yeah,
of the day.
ain't no warm-up.
Fuck it, we'll make it
Straight
work.
in cold. You'll warm up on him, it's fine. You'll just give some people Dragon Raw. It'll be okay.
There we go. I know Genichiro's pattern really well, because I was really stuck on him for a while. Yeah, he actually uses the bow quite a lot in this fight. Did not win that one out. Alright, it's one bar.
I'm not finished yet. Enemy of the divine air.
He gets a few new moves in his second life bar. More than anything, though, this fight is just about understanding parry timings and, like, learning his pattern and how you can get the most deflects off on him. Whoop, yeah, so now he also, sometimes when he does that, does a sweep attack, which I think was what my muscle memory was going for before.
And you're also about as upgraded as you can be, I'm guessing, in this fight.
Pretty much.
Whereas I know in your first playthrough you definitely came here with fewer upgrades because you did not go to the on fire area.
Yep. This is really also your first, like, introduction to patterns where they delay their hits so that you can't just deflect it
So
with, like
rapid
fast
fire.
timing.
Alright. Stabby stabby.
Well...
Impressive, shinobi of the divine air. You deserve better. Would you not answer to a different lord?
No. This kid seems just fine.
Heresy.
Fuck that.
Heresy, you say?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
If it is for the sake of preserving our
Uh-oh.
Storm's rolling in.
He's powering up.
I will seize any manner of heretical strength. I will endure any.
No, no, do not become a bag of bugs. Do not become a bag of bugs.
Behold the lightning of Tomoe.
Ah! Hi! So we picked up some lightning stuff.
We did indeed. He always starts this in one way, though, and that is... that! He will always run and dive at you at the start of this form. So yes, this is actually the first 3 health bar boss. So that is the lightning deflect that we were taught. If you get in the air during a lightning strike, you can pick it up. You'll take a bit of damage, but you can reflect it back at them and it's great. Whoop. Unfortunately for him, that means this form is actually a bit easier as long as you're aware of it. You know, that went better than I was expecting.
If you die in his second form, you just have to do the whole fight again.
Correct. Whole fight. Memory, Genichiro. Code dictates the wolf swore vengeance on Genichiro Ashina.
He did chop off her arm.
He did do that. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy with that.
That went pretty well.
That fight was kind of one of the first walls I ran into, but it was definitely the point in the game where I was like, oh my god, I have to keep playing this, because even though it was kicking my ass, I was having a lot of fun getting closer and closer. Yeah, the lightning redeflect does a ton of posture damage, and it also leaves them shocked for a little bit so you can get even more swings in, too. First try this playthrough and the first thing I fought, like, in this stream, too.
Yeah.
Pretty good. He also gave us a ninjutsu technique. So this is the last thing on our main bar, like the last lock that was on our main thing. And it's basically after you do a death blow, you can do this. This particular one is Blood Smoke Ninjutsu, which is quite useful.
Alright. Now our warm-up was Kenshiro. I'm sure... Well, it's a game over.
Yep. He's
well,
dead and everything's fine.
Warm-up for nothing. The game's over.
You were victorious.
Hi, Emma.
I see.
Hello.
Are you?
I mean you no harm. Shinobi of the Divine
Wait a sec.
Lord Genichiro. Is this the rejuvenating
Oh shit, is he
waters?
becoming a bag of bugs?
Ashina, this land is everything to me. For her sake. I will shed humanity itself.
No, 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 no. Do not become a bag of bugs.
Resurrection.
Yes. Indeed. Sorrow.
Ayonara. Nyet!
Oh yeah, sure, yeet yourself. Fine.
He does in fact. Well, shit. So, he's not dead. He partook of the rejuvenating waters.
Is he a bag of bugs? Maybe.
There are many forms of immortality.
All of them are bags of bugs.
We're not a bag of bugs.
Well, we're like the exception. Everyone else is a bag of bugs.
Right, right. What was I looking for now?
I have no clue.
Hey, I feel like I was gonna get some monk stuff, because I never do.
I thought so. Although we were working towards something else. Here, maybe? No, I think we got it. I think it was the...
I got this
The
Ichimonji
Ichimonji
double
double,
as
yeah.
well. Yeah, extra posture for death blows is always nice.
Shinji, thank you for the resub.
Thank you so much. This Ashina Cross is what the guy that we fought downstairs at the end of last week was using on us, like the really quick double slash. It's pretty fucking strong. So fast it could sever the arm of Shura, or so boasts Ishin Ashina. Wonder if that's not actually a boast.
Alright, so what are the ninjutsu? Oh no, the Praying Strikes ones, yeah.
So that is a combat art,
The
basically.
monk arts, that was it.
Yeah, the monk arts. This is basically a longer version of Praying Strikes. Alright, this one ups item drop rates.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And then let's grab our attack power.
Yeah, we ain't bug, we snack.
Born a peasant, Genichiro Ashina was taken in by the Ashina after his mother's death. With his country on the brink of defeat, Genichiro took to heretical arts and mastered the lightning of Tomoe. Such heresy may be the key to saving her. Her being Ashina in this
So
case.
what did Kenshiro misplace worm for? Because you know, like I said
Everyone's
last time,
making some sort of...
everyone is reading the same book and interpreting it completely incorrectly.
I mean, at least he understood that he needed the good stuff, which is why he kept trying to get Kuro to give him actual, like, regeneration
The
powers.
real
but-
worm, not the worms.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, ninjutsu. Blood Smoke. This basically, like, un-aggroes enemies after you death blow someone.
Ew.
For the cost of some
Ew.
amount. Yeah, basically.
Ew. Oh, that's gross.
Yes, it costs 6 spirit emblems to use.
That's disgusting.
But hey, it's great sometimes. And there are a few other ninjutsu in the game. One of which I missed my first time around. But let's chat up Emma, because she might be a little more willing to talk to us now.
Hello.
At long last, I've managed to fulfill my
You didn't
master's
do anything.
orders. I give you my thanks.
Who exactly do you serve?
Ishin Ashina.
What
I
the...
am a doctor in the service of Lord Ishin.
Why were you ordered to help me?
Lord Ishin has no desire to use the power.
It's just
of
his
the
idiot
dragon's
adopted son.
heritage. That is why.
I mean, yeah,
He
if he
tried to help
did,
Lord
he would
Kuro
be
escape
using it for
Ashina.
himself. He is
Correct.
dying,
The
right?
message I found in the well. That was your doing?
Yes, I did beat Genichiro on my first try.
It went very well.
There's someone I think you'd like to see. Lord Kuro is downstairs.
My boy!
But yeah, if Ishin wanted to, you know, get the dragon's
There's
power,
someone I
he would be
think
the
you'd
one
like
after
to-
it because he is dying.
Yep.
The powerful motivation to be immortal is when you're dying.
Hey, buddy, I need to hit this statue up first.
Yeah, let me just have a sleep.
This one will be added to important places as well. This is the first thing other than the temple to get added to that.
Are we gonna have to come and say hello to Kuro a bunch?
Yep. This is kind of going to become a bit of a base of operations as
Hell yeah.
such. But,
Are we gonna give Kuro booze?
No, we
Damn
can't
it.
drink with Kuro, unfortunately.
Damn, I want him to be our next drinking partner.
I have
He's
come for you,
probably like
my
actually
lord.
1,000,
Yes.
right?
You did well.
He's
to come
definitely
here.
older than he
Let us
looks.
go. We must
I mean, I
leave
got
Ashina.
that vibe.
Wolf.
Big vibe.
My blood.
Big dragon blood immortal
The blood
vibe here.
of the dragon.
There
causes
is
men to
some
become
time weirdness
undying.
in this
The
game.
same goes for you.
Yes,
I don't
my
think he
lord.
really
I
considers
wish to
himself a
save
man.
I'm
Mm.
sure
At least
that
a
I would
human.
do the same thing given another chance. However, undying begets stagnation.
Sure does.
The immortal oath, the rejuvenating waters, the dragon rot, they all corrupt men to the point
Yes,
that
some
they
are
no
bags of
longer
bugs.
live as
Mhm.
men. I wish to sever the chains of stagnation bred by the dragon's heritage. Wolf, will you help me achieve this aim?
We're gonna help Kuro because we like him.
What is the Iron Code?
So the Iron Code is what Owl Dad kept telling us about. Rule 1, your father is absolute. Rule 2, your master is second to him. Your master is absolute. You must protect him at all costs.
Okay, so what's the difference here?
Kuro is trying to ask, would
Wants
like
to
to
die.
sever
Wants to
the
die.
immortality, the Dragon's Oath. So essentially, he is asking us to help kill him.
Oh, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. But it is kind of against the Iron Code.
Oh, fuck it. That's the Iron Code now.
That's fair. I believe if you say no, it gives you a but thou must.
Father.
Oh, no, it's if you say yes that he gives you the but thou must.
Oh.
There we go. Other way around. So yes, but hey, I mean, he's just asking us to do some stuff. It could be anything. We'll protect him.
To protect you, the divine heir. That was the duty my father entrusted to
duty.
me.
How many times have you died and come back to life? from
I don't
this?
know. Is there a death counter in this game?
3 times?
Surprisingly,
Or
no.
Perhaps a number so large that it cannot be
Definitely not
counted.
3.
As it was for the purpose of defending my lord, the number does not matter.
I do not wish to bind you to an eternity of undeath. Wolf, join me in my quest to sever the ties of
I'll do it.
immortality.
Yeah, absolutely. Immortality is shitty.
Thank you,
Sure thing,
Lord
bud.
Wolf.
Immortality never comes without a price.
So yes, for reference, there are a bunch of events that happened in this, in the prehistory of this game. I think that was 20 or 30-ish years in the past. And there's going to be a lot of references to characters from times when that happened. Might have been a little more recent than that, but it is, within that time span. There was a line at the start that Genichiro said that was, I believe, Kuro, our Lord Kuro, I haven't seen you since your uncle's funeral. And that might come up again at some point.
Telling you, this kid is part dragon. He is definitely, 500 years old or something.
You're seeking to sever the immortal ties.
He totally could
I
have
know
some
a good
booze,
place
is
to
what I'm
start.
saying.
Wolf, look at this.
If there is anyone that needs a fucking drink, it's this kid.
Book from Kuro, Art of Severing Ties with the Dragon Heritage. Looks old. Several pages. Means to perform the rite of immortal severance. Beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm.
It's an ancient record that was kept in Ashina Castle.
Sacred dragon tears from the divine realm.
Yes, it is my belief that with the dragon tears, it may be possible to sever the dragon's heritage.
But the divine realm? How do we...
I know. Wolf, that incense burner over there, it belonged to a person of interest. Take a look.
How to make a dragon cry? I'm gonna like chop onions in front of it.
Well, we'll get there in quite a while.
I'm gonna stab it.
Is there something special about it?
I'm told that long ago, there was another divine heir living here in Ashina Castle. His name was Lord Takeru. This incense burner belonged to him.
Where is he now?
He died a long time ago, apparently.
Weird.
Wrapped in the aroma of the fountainhead, I returned to the divine realm. Those are supposedly the words he left behind.
You're saying the scent of the fountainhead is the key to reaching the divine realm?
Stank of the
That is my
fountainhead.
belief.
Ugh,
Wolf,
stanky.
let us discover the truth together.
We always kneel
Now,
when we talk to
as to how we begin our search.
I mean, good.
I am certain some of Lord Takeru's books remain in this castle. Books that he collected in order to find the divine realm.
Yeah, they're
I
probably
will
like
search
right over
them.
Oh
there.
yeah,
In
we're gonna
addition
get
to finding a
some
way to
reading
reach the
on.
divine
We're gonna
realm,
do some
might
reading.
we also look into how we might sever the immortal ties?
A fine suggestion. Talk to Ishin. If anyone knows the answer, it is him.
He's old, he
Wolf,
knows things.
Come with me.
He needs the leader, you know, wise,
Yeah.
you know, shit. You don't really get to be the leader of this place unless you know some shit.
And sometimes, unless you pull a bloody coup.
Or both.
Lord Ishin is not within this castle citadel. I'm told he is recuperating in one of these watchtowers.
Yeah,
However,
perhaps.
the
We've
path
been
to
there.
his watchtower is closed. His health is a little...
How do I get in?
On the roof, there's a path patrolled by the Nightjar Ninja. It's intended for shinobi, but I imagine that won't be a problem for you.
I've heard the Nightjar use smoke signals as landmarks.
Yes, so if you follow
Heard,
their smoke signals, you
seen.
should be able to reach Lord Ishin, and you can use this window to reach the roof.
We do get an easier way to get down in here and out of here as well.
Yeah.
This actually puts us onto a part of the roof that we have seen before. In fact, we've been in that room, which is where Ishin is.
Yeah.
Find Lord Ishin. He's recuperating. Reach
Nice kid.
100%. See if Emma has anything else to say.
My lord is not in this castle.
Ah, yes.
He is in one of the separate watchtowers, but Lord Ishin is not well. Which is why entry into his tower is not allowed.
Of course, we gotta bust in.
Hell yeah.
Well, here are the smoke signals, and we have been seeing quite a few of these.
What's one more crime?
Yeah. We've done a lot of crimes.
They've done a lot of crime.
We actually came up the stairs on one of the corners here.
Yeah.
But, he wasn't here.
Where you hiding, buddy?
About the
Oh,
divine heir's
jeez.
life,
You look terrible.
Yes?
there is something I wish to ask.
Before that, sake.
What?
You earned it. Take it.
But here is another thing of unrefined sake.
You're a new drinking partner.
Ishin Ashina is indeed another drinking partner.
Hell yeah.
In fact, there is a special conversation if you give the sake that he just gave to you back to him.
Yeah.
Or at least he makes a special comment about it.
Woo!
So
Do
we'll
it.
probably
Do it.
use that
Do
as
it.
our second one.
Can we do it now or
My
is it later?
grandson
Should be able
Benichiro
to.
was bewitched by the rejuvenating waters.
Hmm.
You did well to put a stop to that for me. You have my thanks.
I merely followed
I
the
haven't
code my father
quite
taught
put
me.
a stop to that. huh?
No, indeed.
Iron Code of the Shinobi. I see. So you're the son of Owl.
That's
That
me.
boy he found during the rebellion.
Yes.
And your travels brought you here. The bonds that tie us are so deeply amusing. Don't you think, Sekiro? What do you wish to know?
You know Tengu Dad?
No Tengu Dad's one way to put that.
Our Tengu Dad.
The letter that we found here did in fact mention the Tengu of Ashina being up front. A bit weird that he'd leave that.
He seems a
down
bit,
here.
not as strong as Tengu Dad, though.
You know, he's just resting. So yes, if we give him the unrefined sake.
Do it. What should I...
Ishin Ashina. Alright. Got him marked down.
Got him marked down.
Here.
Are you offering me the sake I gave you?
Yeah.
Delightful.
He fucking loves it.
That's the stuff.
That's the good
By
shit.
the way, how was Genichiro?
What do you mean?
You two crossed blades, did you not?
Uh-huh. To put it simply, he was strong, and he had unusual techniques.
Like the lightning
I see.
and the giant
What
great bow.
exactly is the lightning of Tomoe?
That, it's a technique belonging to Genichiro's mentor.
Hmm.
I'll wager it was quite the sight.
His mentor.
Tomoe. There aren't many masters of the sword like her.
Sure, we'll never
To
meet
see
her.
her fight. It's like she's dancing. When you look into her eyes, you feel as if you're being
God, she's gonna be
drawn
an
into
old
the
sword
depths of
lady,
the
and she's gonna
ocean.
be like one of the strongest boss
I
fights
was
in the game.
completely
Shit.
taken by her, and it almost killed me. I've lived a long life, but that was the closest I've come to death.
Well, there we go. Learn a little bit something about Genichiro and Tomoe.
The Divine Heir's desire is to sever the ties of immortality. I want to know how it can be done.
The Mortal Blade.
Mortal
If you had
Blade?
such a weapon. It may be the key to
Will that help us
what
kill bags of bugs?
Blade.
With it, you could kill one who
Yeah,
cannot
well.
die by no means.
One who cannot die.
The Infested, I believe they're called. I've not
Indeed.
seen one before, but it said you could stab them through the heart.
Yes.
Or remove their head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't die. If the stories are true, they'd surely be quite fearsome. To kill a monster such as that, you'd need the Mortal Blade.
Well, where is this Mortal Blade? Because we've met quite a few things we couldn't kill.
So is it called the Mortal Blade because it makes immortals mortal?
Maybe?
Where is this mortal blade?
I've heard it's held in some
Oh.
temple. However,
Oh, we've been
they
there.
say the Mortal Blade cannot
Oh, shit.
be drawn.
What do you mean?
I am not certain of
Yeah,
the meaning.
beats me. Just, you know,
Just
passing it
hearsay.
along.
The gates to that
I
temple
guess we
are
give it a
closed
try?
now, though.
Oh, we've
Who
been
knows
no,
what
we've
those
been there.
degenerates are doing.
Oh, they've
Oh, it's been pretty fucked up,
have
actually.
turned themselves into bags of bugs. They have done some real bad shit up there.
Mm-hmm.
You're leaving, Sekiro. Severing immortality.
Good luck,
Fight
fucker.
the battle. And in battle, the plans and desires of those involved churn endlessly. If you hesitate, you'll be swept away.
And lose the battle.
That's right. Best you keep it in mind. Sekiro, hesitate, and you lose.
Well, there we go. So yes, we will be coming back to the old Ishin Ashina from time to time. Maybe having a drink with him. But at least now he's given us a breadcrumb to follow. See if Kuro's made any progress in like the 10 minutes we've been away.
Sure, he's a smart kid.
He is a smart kid.
Sorry, I mean
Yoink.
smart, immortal kid.
Yeah. Them has moved down.
He catch a cold because we opened the window.
Nah. Found something in the library. Meet me there. Yoink. Ah.
Ooh, Gunforce ranking.
Yeah. Gate behind the shrine's idols made to be opened. Sunken Valley clan will shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns are particularly feared. Elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Okami clan, and their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at great range. Great.
Uh-huh. Excellent.
But
Love it.
let's see what Kuro's found. Nah, he just opened the old musty library.
I have returned.
Oh, Wolf, you're back. Did you meet with Lord Ishin?
I did. He said the mortal blade. It could be the key to severing immortality.
The mortal blade.
It's a sword that has the power to kill the undying. It can be found at Senpo Temple.
I see. Yes, that seems promising.
As you say.
For my part, I hunted for any books that may contain clues about the aroma of the fountainhead.
It's aroma.
It seems Lord Takeru indeed sought a way to reach the divine realm. So far, I found one piece of relevant information.
What is it?
A flower.
A flower, eh? Ah, and we can finally do this with him. Show him the Sakura droplet that we got back when we killed Madame Butterfly.
My lord, this is for you.
Could
Lady
this
Butterfly.
be? It's a Sakura droplet.
That's...
When the undying pledge of the dragon's heritage is broken, it's said that this remains in place of the oath.
Do you think this one was left behind by Lord Takeru?
That seems likely. Wolf,
That's a bit weird,
if you so
considering where we
desire,
found
I
it.
can use
Indeed.
the Sakura droplet to assist you.
But hey,
If you should be so
I'll take
kind.
another pip of resurrection.
Of course. Close your eyes.
My lord.
Lord Takeru's dragon blood lives on with you.
I humbly accept.
Give me more immortality.
Yes.
So that I may help you break immortality, give me more.
You may open your eyes now.
My lord.
That was a boon granted by Lord Takeru. Use
Neat.
it well.
Yes.
Anyway, now we should probably talk about the stuff that we're actually here for.
Nah.
A flower.
First, read this.
Fragrant flower note. It said that the relatives of Tomoe once gathered the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. They find our key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool. A white and deeply fragrant flower.
What is...
Lord Takeru left it behind. I was looking for information on the fountainhead aroma and how it relates to the divine realm. There is water that flows from the fountainhead through Ashina, and the book speaks of a white lotus flower that grows where the water pools deeply. It appears to be one component of the fountainhead aroma.
Alright.
Place where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. Perhaps in a deep valley?
Yes, indeed, the sunken valley may be the place. The fountainhead
yeah.
waters should flow into there.
Where is this sunken valley?
It's beyond the woods to the rear of the castle. There's a shrine dedicated to the white serpent deep in the woods. As the name implies, the sunken valley is just below that place. There's no proper path down there, but a man of your talent
You could
navigate.
fucking figure it out. Let's ask about the stone.
My lord, this is for you.
This is a document written by one who sought the fountainhead aroma.
I see.
It says there's a fragrant stone in some sacred village, but I've never heard of such a village.
It is beneath Ashina.
Now that you mention it, about the well near the Moonview Tower.
Yeah, the place you got
I've
kept.
read it may have some connection with the bottomless hole.
I love bottomless
This
hole.
We have
worth
been over there and
investigating.
told to throw ourselves off it.
Jump,
Good.
jump, jump,
The text
jump,
did say
jump,
to
jump,
text did
jump,
say throw
jump,
oneself.
Jump,
I
jump,
wonder what
jump.
that could mean.
You jump, you throw yourself in.
A place to throw oneself. I've seen a place.
I
where
could
that
throw
might
myself
be
in a place or
possible.
two.
You have?
There is a great, seemingly bottomless hole in the
Sure
abandoned
was.
dungeon outside Ashina Castle. An old woman there. She told me to throw myself in.
Told me to get me in the hole.
But the place you throw yourself into, you believe it's connected to somewhere?
You think that hole
Yes.
might be the hole that I read about?
Wind blowing
Hole
in
is a
from the
hole?
direction
Is
of
a
the
hole is a
portal
hole?
gate. I think I will try jumping into it.
It's worth a try, but do be careful.
Alright, so we have basically been given a bunch of fetch quests.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Huh?
That door marked with the outline of a person.
Sure.
Lord Ishin once called it a shinobi shortcut. I haven't a clue how it works.
You just
but
press
seeing
yourself
as
up
you
against it.
mentioned shinobi, I thought you might know.
It's really not that difficult.
It's actually pretty easy. Alright, as you can see, we've got 3 pips of resurrection.
Yeah.
Emma's moved here. That's what the one he's talking about. But let's chat her up first.
Hello.
So, you've met with Lord Ishin?
Yes. He thanked me for defeating Genichiro.
I see. To think
Told me that boy
Lord
ain't right.
Genichiro would go as far as to drink the rejuvenating sediment.
Rejuvenating sediment.
Rejuvenating sediment.
That's what we call a particularly concentrated part of the rejuvenating waters. I'm sure you saw it for yourself. The rejuvenating sediment grants great
He
resilience.
did stand back up after I stabbed him.
One becomes able to withstand blows that would be fatal to anyone else.
At what
My
cost?
mentor Dogen devoted much research to its uses, but all of his works, documents, medicines, everything, were burned and destroyed. I'm not sure who, but I heard one of the senior apprentices was able to salvage some of it. Probably Dojun. Did you ask Lord Kuro's thoughts on the matter?
Dojun is the guy.
We've decided to
In the
sever the
prison.
ties of immortality.
I see.
I thank you for all of the help
So
you
one
he's
that's making
doing
zombies?
some unholy shit.
Almost sounds like you're bidding me farewell for good.
So that's the...
I've carried out my lord's orders. So
That's
I
the
will
price,
stay
huh?
here in the
Zombieism.
castle. Come and speak
There
to
you
me
go.
whenever you please. I will provide my assistance to you as a doctor.
Alright.
Yes.
Master Wolf,
No,
it
sees.
looks as
What?
if
What?
your brow is less furrowed than before.
Sure, we have our boy back.
I saved my boy.
We have our lad.
See that Lord Kuro's wish to sever immortality is met.
But we're gonna do our best to
Goodbye.
kill all those bags of bugs. Don't you worry, lady.
Well, you look at that.
Ah, hello.
This is in fact a shortcut to the temple.
Yeah.
No idea if you'll have anything to say. Doesn't look it.
Hey, buddy. So we could have just gone through that door.
It was locked. We tried
We
that
could
at
have
one
just
point.
busted through that
Yeah,
door.
you know, if we had just
We
fucking
could have just
Kool-Aid manned
busted
it,
through that door this whole
probably
time.
would have worked.
Oh, you're here. Need something?
The divine heir.
Don't worry about it too much,
You
Tolvo.
saved him.
That has nothing to do with me.
It does. You have my thanks.
Fuck
The
you.
shadow in your eyes. It's become a shade lighter.
What?
No matter. So, you
We
need
did save our
something?
boy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any prosthetics?
I believe we have any new tools. Actually came back to the umbrella and stuff in. And we're a bit short of money and scrap iron currently. Yeah, a little bit of scrap iron needed for a bunch of these things.
Get that scrap.
Scrap iron.
Flonk this.
Meh.
Just,
Parched. Could use a cup of tea.
Sorry, got none on us at the moment.
Don't even have any, I don't have any booze. Sorry,
I'll
mate.
lend you shelter anytime.
Gave our unrefined sake away.
Indeed. So yeah, as mentioned, we have a merchant in here now.
Yeah.
Saved him from some
hello.
samurai in Ashina.
Talk to him?
We did talk to him previously. I believe I
Okay.
bought some money bags from him.
Hey there, friend. Still have some business with me?
Sure.
Yeah, he's got some pretty basic stuff, along with like clues to 2 things that we've already bought, and yeah, we bought his gourd seed. Well, for absolutely no reason, I am going to purchase more
What?
Antidote Powders.
No.
Hey, friend.
What?
They've got all kinds of strange ones in there now, and lots of them at that. I know the interior ministers are afraid of Ishin Ashina, but it looks like they've found the nerve.
They've hired
Time
monsters.
Might be turning for Ashina.
They've hired the beasts.
Till next time, friend.
They've fucked it up, as they say.
Indeed. Alright, so there's a few different places we could go. I think one thing I'm going to start with, I'm going to start down one path and then kind of cut it off before we go all the way through, because there's a few things I want to pick up. And then I think we'll go back and finish Senpo Temple.
Okay. We can actually now get...
Yes. We're looking for the Mortal Blade.
Mm-hmm.
And it is further in the temple. Yes, if you'll remember, there was one direction that we could go into that we basically just stopped at. That went really well. Honestly, when they wind up, it's actually the thing that fucks me up the most. Spear guys. Yes, last time we listened to these two and their conversation about salt to help out the merchant that we're friends with. But we didn't actually continue further along this way, so let's give it a try.
Stabby, stabby.
Shouldn't have missed. This is another guy like that very first one that we fought.
Yeah. I see, sadly there's a lot of gamers who, think lore isn't a thing unless the game, I don't know, explicitly tells you in the
Oh, no, you don't.
If a character doesn't tell it to you, to your face, it doesn't exist, right?
Right. That's just science.
Yeah,
no, only I can heal up. Yep, that dude. What I was talking about. He is just a basic enemy now, and he will respawn. Come out this way.
On the grass.
Yep.
Ah, monkey.
Yes, if you were to just walk up on this one, you'd get a little bit ambushed. Unfortunately, they're not the most attentive of monkeys. Or maybe fortunate. Who knows?
But not just like context by implication, but also a lot of people seem to think that if it's not explicitly stated in the text, that's it. Like, texts and games and movies requiring you, or sort of thinking you'll have some knowledge outside of the text. A lot of people are just like, no. What? No, I can't take that thing from outside of the text. That's outside of the text.
That's ridiculous. Ah, there we go. Hey there, buddy. We definitely didn't just talk to you.
Hey, Tengu Dad.
Ah, Sekiro.
Who are...
Hey, Dad.
Ministry rats. They find a way in through every crack and crevice. There's always more of them to kill. By the way, Sekiro,
They're very
have
strong.
you mastered any secret techniques?
Well, maybe a couple.
Not quite yet, it seems. Cut them down, Sekiro. Every last one.
We'll do our best.
So this is basically when we master one of the final skills on a tree, he'll give us something.
We have seen some real swole lads
There have been
in this
some
game,
large lads, yes.
other than Wolf, and I I mean our dad. Do you see Al? Our dad is the swollest fucker.
Indeed. Let's see. The cheapest one to get would probably be this one with 9 points. This one appears to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then probably a fairly large number. This one is 3 and 5, so 8 points. We could learn the Ashina Cross to get that with 8. And I imagine that this will probably be more expensive. So hey, how about we go for the Ashina Cross next? And then we'll talk to the Tengu over here, who is definitely not anyone else we know.
Hey, Tengu Dad.
Tengu, who is just our dad.
Whee. I didn't know that.
Eel liver. Yum.
Of course, it's absolutely, like, where you're from dictates a lot. Like, when people talk about, you know, the South, and you're in America, I mean, you know.
Yes. We could go down there. Yeah, I know where this item is. I'd actually have to go quite a bit further for it, so...
Are you gonna backtrack now?
Yeah, I think so. I think let's go into the temple.
Let's do it.
Take a look. Y'all. That do I. Plus... Ah, yeah, I can't actually get back up from there, right?
It's a one way.
I thought that might be the case.
No backtracking for you. Of course, I love Scotland and England, of course, because like England has the people from the north of England. We call them all Southerners.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like Dark Souls lore explainer type things where people just don't really understand. Ah, yes. Also got the antique map here, which looks quite fantastic. You can see the Senpo Temple above everything, Ashina Castle.
What I do like about this localization is it doesn't explain everything, but it doesn't feel the need to un-Japanify it, you know?
Yes.
Like, it just lets it be. And, like, if you don't understand it, that's fine. You're kind of not...
It works just fine as a story, even on its own, you know?
Like, you don't get it, but you're not supposed to. It's not for you.
Yeah, so you'll notice that the guy who was here previously is gone now. The old man who was Bugs, but who did talk to us. Let's perhaps take a look at this here.
I feel like if we try to explain every single concept, like, it would just get super bogged down.
Yeah,
for
there's a
native
lot of it
speakers.
that's sort of just left as an exercise to the viewer. Bell with a Vajra on the back.
Like, this is not where I,
This is not my beautiful house.
Oh, shit, dog, I know where this is.
3 monkeys.
Oh, fuck.
One of the panels is empty.
Is it now?
I love the way these monkeys are dressed. Stanky. The elusive hall bell when rung. So basically, this is a puzzle boss. This is how you can like reset it if you end up in a weird position that you can't get out of. And this is an actual boss, the folding screen monkeys. We will have to catch them all.
Oh, hello.
Pokemon style.
Hey dude, are you a bag of bugs?
Yet another who was lost in the
No.
halls of illusion. I
He does have
believe
some
you
other
are on
stuff
a
going
mission
though.
And wish to leave this
I'm not
way.
really,
Then
but...
you must defeat the monkeys depicted on the panels at the hall entrance. Once you have done so, the divine child's voice
That divine child again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
One of them is just over there.
Yeah, I see you.
The monkey in the purple kimono is the seeing monkey. He has excellent eyesight, can see great distances, and is very attentive. If he spots you, he will run immediately. He is exceedingly timid.
Don't say.
The monkey in the orange kimono is the speaking monkey.
Here, we gotta get
While
these
he does not
apes
have
out here.
particularly good eyesight or hearing, he makes a big fuss when he sees a threat, causing all the other monkeys to run.
What a shit.
Perhaps he merely enjoys toys with
Maybe.
humans.
Bang that drum, goddamn monkey.
The monkey in the green kimono is the hearing monkey. He has excellent hearing, can hear across great distances.
Oh, I see. You can hear across great distances. I don't want to see across
He
great
will
distances.
generally run away the moment he hears you
There's a
coming,
theme here, I'm
making it
sensing.
hard
Oh.
to approach. He is exceedingly timid.
Alright.
I do not
Well,
wish
I
to
feel
be,
like you're already...
And this guy's like, I like it
It
here.
is usually quiet here, which means it is near to nirvana in its own way.
Well, quiet
At
apart from,
least,
you know, the monkeys.
That is how it
you
feels
know.
to me. Oh yes. By the way,
By the way,
there was once someone who,
Is he still
like
here?
you, was on a mission. I believe he chased the monkeys for a while, but everything here eventually.
Oh, so his
went
body's
silent.
still here.
I pray that you succeed.
Alright.
Really, you got to make your own opportunities for monkey puns.
Indeed. So there are quite a few different ways that you can catch these. Really, the game will let you get them in a few different ways. They do tend to hang out all sorts of different places.
There's one making a goddamn racket.
They are also quite fast. And they will summon, like, shadow monkeys, basically, that can do damage to you. And that's really the only way you really take damage in this fight. So you will die if you fuck around a little too long, but... Let's see. Light Hall. Bare flame in the wind when it goes out. The place goes as dark as night, eh?
Ho ho.
Yes, you will notice that, the door here.
Got some wind right there. And that door leads to nowhere, huh?
It does make this room spoopy. Perhaps if we get the seeing monkey into there, good things will happen.
Nah. Go and eat.
Neat.
Alright. Don't fall in the abyss, got ya.
Yep. Not really too much around here.
Hello. That shadow monkey or just a monkey?
That was the seeing monkey.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah, I
Oh.
didn't actually think he'd be up here.
Oh, okay.
This is also dark.
Oh, okay, you got him.
Alright, well that's one down. Not too shabby.
Well then. Alright, now we just got the banging monkey and the oh, there's a monkey.
This is the
Got him.
apparition
Yeah, there
monkeys.
we go. Ah! Was that another monkey?
That was another monkey. So there's a thing about this fight.
That you just did randomly. There's an invisible monkey.
There
right?
is in fact an invisible monkey who just
Like,
died.
there are 4 panels.
There are
at the
4
start.
panels on the screen at the start.
monkeys
The
and
final
invisible-
monkey just follows you around and you can see his footsteps in the thing. I was gonna leave that until the very end because the
Yeah.
first time I fought this, it didn't actually click with me until I got there. Or like until I had killed all 3 of them and realized there was still a health bar, and then suddenly it was like, wait a second. I turned backwards a few steps, slashed my sword, and killed him instantly. And it was so fucking satisfying to do. But if we pop over to the screens real quick, we will see that there is in fact now a fourth monkey on the screen. So yes, we've gotten the seeing monkey and the other monkey.
So we kind of accidentally killed 2 monkeys there.
Killed 2 monkeys with 1 stone. I was just fighting some apparitions. Sometimes life just works out that way.
That's true. Alright, so we need the hearing and the other monkey.
Yes. The alarm monkey is basically fine. Like, as long as you know where he is, you can sneak up on him. The hearing monkey will take some doing. Poor guy.
Oh man, that's mean.
Isn't it?
Bye, monkey.
Nice of him to hang out there, I admit.
Yeah,
Alright.
see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, and there's also do no evil, yeah.
Yes. Also, in Japanese, the name of this boss has a comma after all 3 of them, which basically hints that there is a 4th one as well, which I always thought was really neat. Anyway.
Yeah, the bell is the deaf and the hearing monkey.
Yep.
Oh, there he is. Yes, Vickers told me of this fight when he did it, because he,
I thought it was so fucking clever.
Yeah.
Like, this is a puzzle boss that I really actually like, which might be the first time in a From game that that's ever happened. But there we go. That actually went really smoothly. But yeah, basically all of these halls, like, there is a... I got my camera stuck spinning there. There's a hall with falling water over there that if you get the hearing monkey in that, he can't hear you coming. So there's actually a different way to do all of these, which is kind of cool.
They only sought to keep me hidden.
We killed them because we suck.
However, it seems it was not meant
They're
to be.
fine. They're spirit monkeys.
Close your eyes. Let us meet at the inner sanctum.
Alright. Monkey fight.
Monkey fight went pretty good.
Puzzle bosses are such a weird thing in that they're really hard to make satisfying.
Bison Tuesday. Thanks you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
But yeah, like...
I mean, it was Tuesday.
I think that this one works really well because Sekiro has the stealth mechanics along with the combat mechanics. And this is really one of the only fights where you're expected to engage with the stealth mechanics like this. It's also, like, different from a lot of other From bosses where they won't kill you instantly if you just don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice, because a lot of From puzzle bosses have that problem.
Yeah.
You're trying to learn what you're meant to do, and it's doing half your health and
That's the problem
damage.
with puzzle fights, is you're either trying to figure them out and there's usually a boss trying to kill you, or a time limit, or something else, you know? Hardly ever do they let puzzle bosses just be, like, a puzzle.
Yep. Alright. Folding screen monkeys guarded the halls of illusion and befriended the divine child of rejuvenation. We also get the Puppeteer Ninjutsu from them. This basically turns an enemy into a, like, ally for a little bit. They'll kind of, like, fight along with you. It's also pretty useful, because it means that there's someone else that people have to focus on when you're in, like, a big fight with a ton of people in it. So we can actually go back to the Halls of Illusion if we want. There is now a way in. But we are back in Senpu Temple, in the inner sanctum that the divine child locked herself in.
Hello. Can you help us with those bags of bugs? I swear we'll kill them for killing all your family and friends.
Yeah, we do flowing water. Plus posture damage is also nice, but then we get the Ashina Cross, and that'll help us out. Enhance our attack power. Our attack is just going way up.
Yeah.
Halls of Illusion lie on the threshold betwixt life and death. Departed souls of the divine children drift and sway, taking shelter in the monkeys of the temple. Such is why the divine child of rejuvenation speaks to them as friends. So, the old man monk who has gone missing did mention that there were quite a few more divine children, and she's the only one who survived.
Yeah, because the monks killed them all.
Or they kind of just died on their own, unable to take the creepy shit that they were doing. But, chat up this one.
Why do you seek this place?
I seek the mortal blade.
Do you know of the blade that cannot be drawn?
Yes.
It is so called, for not one who has drawn it has ever survived.
We're immortal.
Yet you still
okay.
wish to attempt
We
this.
immortal. We could do it. Fuck it. Yeah, absolutely.
I see. Very well.
Why don't I just come back? It's fine. Don't worry about it. We have the dragon's blood.
Well, I have it right here.
If you are prepared, you may gaze upon the blade.
That good?
Probably not. Oh, hello.
Why is it, I wonder? Are they not loath to die?
We're gonna get back up. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
How are you? Your eye. I see. You carry the curse of the dragon's heritage.
A little bit.
A touch.
The mortal blade. Without question. I accept its power.
An Odachi capable of slaying the undying. Crimson Blade will take the life of any who dares draw it. Without the power of resurrection, one could not hope to wield this weapon, which allows one to defeat even infested beings. Long concealed within Senpo Temple, the blade is inscribed with its true name, Gracious Gift of Tears.
Tears, eh? Alright.
So we now have the mortal blade. It is chilling on our back.
We're an immortal. We'll go stab those bugs for you.
Indeed.
You cool with that, lady?
Yeah, so if you look around here, she's sitting on a pillow.
There's a few more of them
There
around.
are quite a few, as well as wall scrolls. Kind of similar to the monkeys from before.
Yeah, how much do you hate those monks?
We can help with that.
We can absolutely help with
I
that.
see you serve the divine heir of the dragon's heritage.
Yes.
Why do you seek the mortal blade?
I wish to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm, to sever the ties of immortality.
I see. I have read about this. I have read there is a way to sever the dragon's heritage. Which means the divine heir begrudges the power of the dragon's heritage.
Yeah, a little
That's
bit.
right.
How strange fate can be. I am one of the children of the rejuvenating waters, created by those who would stop at nothing to achieve immortality. My false dragon's blood was created by man.
Children. So there
Well,
are many of
Not
you.
anymore.
I am the only one who survived the process. The others are laid to rest here.
I see.
I do not know if it is right to sever the ties of immortality,
Sure
but the
is.
dragon's heritage undeniably
This stuff kinda
corrupts the lives
sucks.
of men.
Yep.
And I share the heir's feelings about that truth. Shinobi of the divine heir, I have decided to assist you.
Thanks.
Please hold out your hand.
Gonna help me kill some
Bless us
centipedes?
with bountiful harvest.
No, the centipedes are fake dragons.
Rice, that's the way.
Hey.
Rice is precious. Fever grows richer with each bite. Or to raise one's spirit. This is rice from the divine child.
There you are. Rice is a precious thing. It tastes better the more you eat it, and restores one's vigor.
So, we haven't really talked about it yet, but there are technically 4 endings in Sekiro. This, she is basically a big part of the hardest one, basically, or at least of the most involved one is probably the better way to put that.
Okay, any idea what ending you want to aim for?
I'll probably go for hers, because I haven't really done it before. We'll see, though. Like, you can actually basically choose all but one of them up to the end of the game, and the other one basically ends the game like 2/3 of the way through, so...
Shinobi of the Divine Air, you are welcome here.
Yes, we can ask her for rice. We do have this holy chapter infested, which was given to us by the priest.
Yeah.
If you don't come to Senpo Temple before you beat Genichiro, he'll be gone just like that. And he won't give you holy chapter infested.
Oh.
You can still get it, but we wouldn't be able to get it just yet.
Okay.
So by doing Senpo Temple early like we did, we were able to get this a little early, and this is kind of the start of the super ending thing that we're doing here.
Alright.
So let's give this up.
This is for you.
What is this?
I was told to give this to you.
Thank you. I will accept it.
What's wrong?
I still cannot help but detest them.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. They, like, made you and then killed you all? Is that really what
they basically experimented on them to see if they could create their own divine being.
Yeah.
Based on the
Farewell,
dragons.
Shinobi of the Divine Air. May the harvest be
And they became
plentiful
bags of bugs.
wherever your path may lead.
Yes, we are going to be giving up her rice and asking her for more of it for a while. By the way, we also can't draw our sword while we're around her either.
Fair enough. She suffered a lot. She doesn't need any more.
It is worth noting, the Mortal Blade is not our main weapon. You can see it's actually still on our back when we're using this sword as well. It only gets used in certain situations. However, it is also a combat art that uses some spirit emblems, or at least you can draw it as ones. So we now have this, which is pretty strong.
Now we're getting real Okami in here, leaving ink marks.
Importantly, though, now that we have it, we can kill things that we couldn't otherwise kill. Such as, you know, as a random example.
Bugs, 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 bugs. Kill them bags of bugs.
Monks.
Hey, bugs.
They're still really difficult to fight because the centipede is just absolutely gigantic. Has a lot of hitboxes. There we go. Yeah, you do the first death blow on them, and then you do mortal death blow on them.
Yeah, there we go.
And they are now actually dead. Basically, fuck those guys. Mortal Blade is also quite a large sword, yes. Alright, so that's pretty good to pick up. We've got the Mortal Blade now. We could go chat up Kuro about it.
Yeah, Kuro.
I'll have to, like, check the exact steps for some of the ending stuff. I think we can do a little bit more of this one now, but I'm not 100% certain when it first shows up. Oh yes, and the Inner Sanctum has now been added to important places, so we can also go see the Divine Child whenever. But hey, good thing that I went to that area early on. That made it way easier. How you doing, buddy?
I was reading. Have a grand old time.
Wolf, that sword on your back.
A fucking kick-ass sword.
It's pretty sweet.
Blade.
The sword that can kill those who cannot
Not
die.
me, though.
Yes,
No.
it was given to me by the divine child of the
I
rejuvenating
picked it up, it killed me, and I just
waters
came
at
right
Senpo
all back.
Temple.
The divine child of the rejuvenating waters?
The monks at Senpo Temple abandoned the ways of their faith in pursuit of immortality. The result is those who have false dragon's heritage, known as the divine children of the rejuvenating waters.
A false dragon's heritage. I never would have thought. Wait, divine children?
Yes, many were created, but only one survived.
Further proof of the corruption this
Yeah, no
power
shit,
brings
yeah.
to man. The ties of immortality must be severed.
Yes, my lord.
Alright,
It makes men do stupid shit.
I'm gonna kill a lot of bugs. I mean, yeah, even in real life, people have done some really fucking heinous shit. In the search for immortality. Bathing in the blood of virgins, anyone?
As one does. Alright. I'm gonna go pay Black Hat a quick visit, see if he's still keen on being where he's at. So see if Ishin's got anything new to tell us.
We
did
don't
get the
have any
blade.
booze for you, but hi, we have the mortal blade.
Sekiro. Is that the mortal blade?
Sure is.
What of the rumors?
According to the divine child of the inner sanctum, anyone who draws the mortal blade will meet death.
Which means only one such as you can
That's
wield
fine.
it then.
When I drew out the blade and saw its crimson edge, I too died once.
I see. The crimson edge. Listen, Sekiro. With the mortal blade, you can
We
now
sure
kill
can.
the undying.
And we sure
a
did.
truly terrifying weapon.
Hell yeah.
What are you trying to say?
That sword is now yours. Who or what will you kill?
The monks.
You must be sure of the answer.
The monks for
before drawing
sure.
it.
There's gonna be a bit of a checklist.
Ishin's, you know, an ally of sorts.
Yeah, I mean, it was Genichiro who wanted us out of the way, and mostly for the sake of getting the immortality for himself.
Yep.
We're not technically an enemy of the state, but things are complicated.
Things are complicated. That's why it's ally.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting
a lovely
it.
question mark
With an
on the
aru?
end there. Aru?
Anyway, so yes. Hey, Black Hat, how you doing?
Oh, well, look who it is. Need something? Rats have been you know, but there's this.
Was he wearing?
Yes. I'm impressed.
Ishin doesn't seem to be a massive fan of immortality.
No, not so much. I don't know if buying all this stock out will help.
And trying to, like, regenerate his...
I'm trying to get him to fuck off.
Ah.
Rats have been you know, but there's.
I hadn't heard.
At the big castle, there's a watchtower. You should find.
You're well.
Well, that's because I take a keen interest in saving my own skin.
I don't want to be that
old
guy.
geezer, I got a feeling he don't discriminate between badgers and rodents.
Fair enough.
Well, that's that. Thanks to your
Ah, there we
patronage,
go.
I'm
okay.
a wealthy man. Enough to make arrangements, at least. Thinking I may be leaving soon.
Where to?
Senpo Temple up on Mount Kongo. There's all sorts of rats around here these days. Got a feeling things are gonna get real ugly real soon. So, it's about time I tied up some loose ends.
Alright.
He's gonna leave, is he?
He's going to head off to Senpo,
Ah.
as he mentioned.
When are we gonna give the, wind thing to our boy? The red and white flower, the white flower?
Ah, yes. So... Let me actually go back to someone first. I'm not sure if I've progressed his quest. A lot of the quests here I'm, like, redoing from memory, and there are certain flags for them that I don't quite remember. But, let's go check up on Aniyama the Peddler.
Alright.
Our good buddy. Might need to buy some stuff from him, including that Phantom Kunai, but we'll see. I mean, if I get really lost about stuff, I'll ask, but I'm fine.
Good sir, listen here. My salt? Huh? I sold it for quite a pretty price. You know it's in high demand.
I know, we told you.
That means
No, we told the other one.
We told him.
Told him?
Yeah.
We did tell him.
He did ask what the samurai wanted.
Buy something, please.
Yeah, so I should probably get this Phantom Kunai, especially because I think we're now up to the point on the upgrade tree where we'd be able to get this if we had it.
Yeah.
Oh, good sir, listen here.
Is this about your business?
You know me so
We
well.
sure did.
You have a one-track mind.
It smells like a war's brewing these days. I could make a killing if I take advantage of this, which is why I have a favor to ask of you,
I
good
love
sir.
this VA. It's very good.
Looting battlefields. That's the job. I mean, that's a great way to refresh my stock, right?
Sure.
There are dead bodies all over a battlefield. It's a gold mine.
The Memorial Mob pretty much figured that out, but yes.
It's all free and for the taking. Weapons should fly off the shelves thanks to the war preparations.
What qualifications do you need?
Well, let's see. Looting the battlefield is a dirty, disgusting, and physical job. I'm looking for someone who's big,
Big, strong, and thick, eh?
thick.
So another place that you can send Kotaro is with Anayama, who will then go and loot battlefields with him.
Oh, we're not sending him to the doctor.
No, absolutely not.
We're not sending anyone to the doctor. Fuck that guy.
Nope. Because that would be terrible.
Yeah, thick or thick?
It's worth noting that, like, his quest line can't be finished without, sending Kotaro over to him. But it's not like you necessarily miss too much. Yeah, we've already visited the other guy that we could send, to him. But in general, I'm not that worried about it. Like, you can't really do a playthrough of this and complete every single quest line every which way. So at some point I will explain the whole thing. But basically, if you want to send him to Kotaro to one of the people here, you have to give him the red and white pinwheel. If you want to send him on the last thing in his quest, you have to give him the white pinwheel. So by giving one of them to him, you've basically decided, like,
Where he's going.
the quest already. It is worth noting he wants the white one.
He do.
Rather than the red and white one, which he not as much of a fan of. Okay. So now that I've finished Senpo, I could either throw myself into the ditch, or I could go back to where the Tengu is and continue along that way, because that is the next way to progress. I think that's probably the way that I'm gonna go. Over at this Great Serpent Shrine. Surely you know what that means.
Snack? Big snack? The big snack you keep telling me doesn't exist?
There is no snack.
There's a snack.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's a big old snack. He chased us for a bit. He tried to eat us.
I don't think so.
He keeps telling me there's no snake. There's a snake!
Actually, there is one thing that I think I want to do in Senpo first. This one's in a slightly awkward spot. God, is Temple Grounds like the easiest one? Like, I don't want to go backwards through those fucking ninja dudes. Oh, right, this is even further.
We'll figure it out.
I wonder if there's an easy way back. I might just go to Shugendo and try to sneak my way back over, because there was an old lady who was talking about rice from the Divine Child. Alright, so if I kind of sneak along here very quietly, I say as I'm about to jump on someone. Yeah, come at me, bro. You know, we never did pick up this item. There we go, it is a pellet.
Yeah.
Very
woo.
useful.
Now you've got all of chat telling me there's no snake. How could you do this to me?
Yeah.
How could you do this to me? So mean.
I've never done a thing.
So mean.
Anyway, just continue to sneaky and not have to fight those annoying fuckers. Let's just chat this lady up.
Ah, yes, for some rice to give her.
Indeed.
Ah, fruits of the serpent, yes. There are two kinds. One is fresh, the other is dried. It's over there. The fresh one is over there. Over the cliff, through the hole. That's where you'll find it.
Fresh?
Clearly she wants us to leap off into
What are you
that pit.
talking about?
Not so much.
Something troubling you? Rice for me, that's the way. Rice, I say. If something troubles your mind, bless me with rice anytime.
Sure.
Hey, if you insist.
Yes, some rice.
Are you gonna throw it?
Oh,
Make an
there's
invisible
no
path
doubt.
appear?
No.
This is the
Yeah.
divine
I like the thought,
rice.
though.
Oh, thank heavens.
She's just nomming
Thank
on it.
heavens.
Tell me,
Nom nom nom.
what do you see?
And there you go. Nom 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 nom.
Mm-hmm.
If it's fresh fruit you want, fly a kite, wind the puppet, fly a kite. Delicious.
If it's fresh fruit you want, fly a kite. Wind the puppet. Fly a kite.
Yeah, we heard. We want to fly a kite.
Wind the puppet.
There's a
not sure what
kite
she's talking
we could wind, you see.
Well, you might remember at the start of the area.
Yeah, I do. There was a kite we could, like, send up in the air.
Indeed, but couldn't really do much with it because as soon as we let go, it would go.
Mm-hmm. It just came back down.
Maybe if we head over there, we'd be able to find something. Yeah, just munch on the uncooked rice. It's delicious.
Nom nom nom. I mean, he does eat uncooked pasta on
Yeah, it's just uncooked pasta. It's fine. Just a nibble.
Yeah, he nibbles on it.
Hop over this way. We might find someone else. Kara's still there, but not quite him. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
It's Black Hat.
Oh, hey.
Huh. So
Are we
you
gonna
made it
send
out
him
this
up on a
way,
kite?
too.
Not quite. Hey.
Like I said, loose ends.
What are you doing here?
Over there. I need to cross to the other side of the cliff, but I'm fresh out of ideas.
There's no way to cross?
If you had a shinobi kite, that'd do it. But it ain't easy keeping the kite afloat, especially when you're an amateur with cargo to spare.
I see.
There's an assassin below the cliff who handles the kites. If he could keep that thing in the air, it'd be risky, but it just might work. The thing is, he won't take a bribe. I ask you,
Will he take a
what's the
stab?
world coming to?
He might.
Hello. Bye-bye.
This guy's just out here, and I don't really want him bothering. There is that guy down there.
I'll go bother him.
Indeed, and when we beat the monkeys, we did get this Puppeteer Ninjutsu.
We did.
Perhaps I could convince him to help us. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, pal. Nice when people help you out.
I think so.
The puppeteer technique, huh? First time I've seen it.
Did.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Thought I'd finally see you crack a smile. And with that, I can attend to my personal matters. Thanks, pal.
Alright.
Thanks, pal.
I guess so.
That kite is now just up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta jump to get the height for that kind of thing. Oh, I didn't make it.
No.
Totally do.
You tried.
That's right. You just need a better wall jump. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, Buddha Scroll that mysteriously talked to us.
Hello. Does it ever talk to us again?
Nope.
Huh. Alright. I guess we did ignore its warning.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I once again go back this way.
Hey. Hello. Bye.
What do you want?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh dear.
Attracted some attention, have you?
I am about to make a few friends. Oh boy. It's fine. I'm leaving. Goodbye. But the kite now goes all the way up to here. They can't actually get up to this tree, but we can. We can take the kite.
Hello.
Here. Grab another snap seed.
Yay! Woo! Cave?
Could be a cave around somewhere. Might take a few leaps of faith. I don't know.
I think there was something over.
Yeah. I think I can grab that tree branch, even though we don't see a thing on it just yet. It's fine.
Terrifying.
I managed to not fall to my death.
Oh, very scary.
Isn't it? There, buddy.
Oh, hey.
Well, well. If it isn't all Chuckle.
Yeah, that's me.
Did you take care of your business?
That I did. All thanks to you.
Whose grave is this?
This? It belongs to my kid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I see.
After the little runt passed away, all the grunt work I used to do just didn't cut it. Experiments with rejuvenation, kidnapping, responsibilities of the Black Hat, everything to do with this temple was just rubbing me the wrong way.
So that's why you quit.
That's right. Anyway.
Oh, that sounds good.
That about wraps things up here for me. Guess I've got nothing else to do but head back to Ashina Castle. Be a damn sight better than this place.
That is true. Alright. Well, there is a thing further ahead, but I think I'll not do that just yet.
Bit too strong?
Something like that. No real reason might be the other way to put it, but that'll be there. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. After that, I think I will actually go to the Serpent Valley shrine that I had thought about doing before.
Alright.
And probably talk to the Divine Child again to get some more rice, because who knows when we'll find someone who wants rice.
Rice. We're just gonna fill that old lady. She's gonna move, and we're just gonna keep filling her full of rice. I haven't gotten any prayer beads today, which is wild. 2 memories, though.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's grab us some rice.
Hell yeah.
Probably do that a few times.
Nah. Kind of funny you can only have one rice at a time, though.
Yes. I think if you ask her for more, she says she needs
Shinobi
time.
of the divine air, you are welcome
me.
here. I apologize. Shinobi of the divine air, the rice is not yet ready for
Yeah, there we
harvest.
go. Sometimes
I
she'll
shall
say
give you
that.
more when the harvest is complete.
Alright, well, we'll ask her for
Farewell,
more in a
Shinobi of
bit.
the divine air.
Ah,
May
I
the
see.
harvest
She's gonna
be
make
plentiful
some-
wherever your path may lead.
I think if I rest a few times at the idol, she'd be able to make more.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna check up on some of this stuff after the stream just to make sure I know like what the specific triggers are.
Yep, mm-hmm.
But for now, let's just move onward.
Let's do it. Tengu. Tengu.
We don't quite have the Ashina Cross mastered for Tengu Dad yet, but we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
So, if we look down from here, we can see that there are, in fact, a few different directions we can go. Whee! Don't think there's too much for me over there right now, but there might be something. I know that there is eventually something that we're going to be able to do there that everyone's going to enjoy greatly. I'm wondering if there's a gourd seed over here is basically the one thing. Let's take a look. This is pretty short anyway. Basically, there's two paths that we could go along on this side of the valley. We can go along this way, which basically just leads out to here.
If he likes to
If
hug
I'm
the
allowed
wall.
to hug the wall, yes.
He tried, he failed.
Mm-hmm.
He run, he go.
As one does.
Dressed for the weather we are.
Indeed. Alright. We are finding these new folks.
Well. Stabby stabby.
They've got guns. Ah, okay. Pacifying agent. Reduces terror.
There was another item back there. There's something that reduces
There we go.
terror.
I knew there was something around here.
Prayer bead. There we go.
So, there's a little pond here, but there's not too much else we can do with it. Doesn't really
you don't know
go
how to
into a
swim
cave
yet?
or anything. Basically. Let us instead...
One day you'll Guybrush Threepwood and learn how to hold your breath underwater for 15 minutes.
Maybe. Maybe. Alright, that was worthwhile. Now let's continue on into the area proper. Yeah, we just need to get the iron boots, and then we'll have to pause the game every time we want to equip and unequip them.
Yeah.
That'll be great. Yoink. There is a statue over there. So hit that up. And continue. Statue is the Undershrine Valley. Which is a great name for a valley. You're in Sunken Valley now, and there's quite a few of these people. The big thing about them is they have guns, which means that they can fire off at us as we're approaching. Ouch.
Yeah, I can tell the area with the grandmas with the guns is gonna be fun, huh?
They did get mentioned.
They sure did. The gun mummies. A lovely pit for you to fall in.
Oh, this place is nothing but pits. that was the way that I came. Ooh, hello. Grabby ledge up here. This area can be a bit mazy because, of course, you're like... Oop, hello. You're going in and out of all of these caves and it all looks very similar. Ignore me!
Leave me alone.
Don't ignore me now!
No. Keep ignoring me. Make it easier to stab. Ignore me forever.
Yeah, it can be quite difficult to kind of figure out where you have and haven't been in this area before. But we did make it up to an encampment here, and there we go, gourd seed. Lovely. As well as some yellow gunpowder. We're oddly enough going to be getting a lot more gunpowder. And higher level gunpowder at that. I don't think there's too much else for us around here. It's very easy to miss a lot of these, like, just little side areas. Ceramic shard. Sure, why not? We've killed off most of the gun ladies around us.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh, our truest foes. Lizards! Yeah, hello. Welcome to Gun Hell. Okay, this is going better than expected. Especially considering the shotgun is here. These enemies can be very awkward to fight. Because they will blow you the fuck up with that shotgun. You really like to use cover effectively in this fight. There we go. They will be an enemy going forward. There is one prosthetic tool I can probably use here to make life a little easier for myself.
Yeah.
And that is the loaded umbrella.
Oh, nice.
So this is, we bought this from Black Hat.
We did. It can stop a cannon, maybe.
Yeah. I had to put that to the test. When we use it, we basically get ourselves a little Black Hat.
Ah, we're a rat now.
Yep, and it can be used to deflect and block projectiles.
I love being a rat.
Also, speaking of rats, hi there.
The gun forge. It was even more formidable than we'd heard. We were reckless.
You were a wee
to
bit.
go in unprepared. It takes me back. I can hear the Senpo temple bell.
You ain't no bag of bugs, huh?
Rip. No, he's just one of their rats.
He dead. He a little bit dead.
He is indeed. By the way, all those folks out there are just regular enemies, so like if you walk too much in like backwards from this point, you will aggro 3 enemies and it goes very badly for you. Instead, we can look to go forward and this sure is a lot of open space. I'm sure nothing will go bad the second that I jump down there. Let's find out. When you jump off this cliff, you will immediately be noticed
And shot.
By, like, 10 different people.
Geez.
And
hello.
You better get moving. And trust me when I say, that is not all that this place has to offer for us. So if we read this real quick. Used to drive off the inhuman Okami warrior women. Even now, it is likely to be effective against their descendants. So it was mentioned that the gun fort, I think in the key...
Yeah,
elite group of women, descendants of the ancient Okami clan. So, Snake Eyes guns, eh? Well, maybe when I pop my way up here, we may find ourselves up against Snake Eyes Shirafuji. These enemies are really tough. They have a grab attack that is completely ridiculous in its reach. And they'll also gun around at you. That said, as this implies, they are in fact weak to the Sabimaru. Which is the first time that we're actually seeing this. It does a big, like, long string attack when you use it. And against them, it can actually poison them, which we've done to her. Oof! I was about to get hit by their by the grab attack there.
These ladies look like they've seen better days.
Perhaps. Gonna stay stuck in there. So yes, if you don't know about the Sabimaru being effective against them, these fights can be really, really tough.
So who have these people sold guns to?
I don't know.
They don't seem like bags of worms.
I think they're just descendants of the Okami warriors. Oops. I got grabbed. That's what happens when you get grabbed. I switched over to the Miss Raven when I wasn't looking. There we go. Got a good poisoning in. They are much, much easier if you do that.
Yeah, they lose health, which makes them easier to posture down and do well.
Alright. That was definitely an enemy that gave me a lot of trouble my first time around. Their pattern is just like, you know, enemies are really starting to delay their attacks, so you can't just spam your deflect button. You kind of have to understand their attack pattern. Finally, some pocket sand. And
it definitely could be lepers.
Her explosions are quite difficult.
Yeah.
Quite possibly lepers, yes, as well. But yes, she is not the only one of that enemy type that we... That said, we do still have like 20 or 30 other people with guns trying to shoot us as we approach this fortress, so... We should, be cautious. By that I mean make a fucking run for it. There was a thing. Serpentine. Yeah, there's someone actually down there, so I bet I can get around the other side. Ow, stop it. You jerks.
They're jerks.
They are jerks. Protecting their fort and all that.
How could they? From an intruder?
I know.
Awful garbage.
Yeah, there we go. I'm sure this item will be worth all of the fire that I'm getting. Hell yeah, Antidote Powder. I do like that they all carry Antidote Powder around because they are weak to the poison of the Sabimaru. A nice little touch.
I think there might be a few enemies waiting for you on the other side of this cliff.
Yup. Well, there's an open bridge there.
I don't know how I know that bridge is a fucking trap. Run.
Serpentine! If you do use the umbrella, you can in fact take shots from it. And drawing it the first time only actually costs you the one. We will have to do something, though. We're a bit pinned down. Ouch!
That hurt.
I got a touch shot. It's fine.
A little bit, a little bit.
I'm not gonna say I timed my jump perfectly there.
Hi. Hi.
Luckily, being a cool shinobi, I can deflect bullets.
Yeah, you can.
A useful skill for any shinobi.
Yeah.
Nyeh. Nyeh. Nyeh.
Can't shoot so far down.
Apparently not. I've never actually done that before.
Moved back and then she was too far back. Oh no.
Alright, everything is fine now.
Good and fine and correct.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Bye-bye. I do love doing that every time.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I enjoy that.
Yep, they don't notice you hanging off the edge. That we may have to be careful where we step around here.
Can they hear you?
Maybe not right now. I was to say, step on this conspicuous bit. They actually hide fireworks in the ground on here that alerts people of their presence. Oh, hello.
Well, that one didn't alert her.
Yeah.
The fucking cannon you got there, girl.
A little bit of Gokon's sugar. I think you might be able to, yeah, if you're on like some of these branches, you'd be able to like get around here if you want to do it super sneaky like.
Yeah. Around the back.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of charging in the front and getting shot.
And yes, like our shurikens, their gunshots do extra damage to an airborne enemy, which is why we got absolutely shit-wrecked when we were jumping over to that grappling hook. Hello. Sorry about that. Ah, yes, there are two of them now. This might get a little tough if I don't manage to get it. Hey!
Got it! Jeez, that is a hell of a shotgun they have. Like a club.
As one does. They kind of missed me there. There's also someone behind me shooting, but
hello.
I'm better served by just making sure I deal with this one first. The thinner ones are not too difficult to deal for because if you just kind of go full aggression on them, they tend to fall pretty quickly. But if they're a ways away from you, things get pretty difficult pretty quickly, especially if there's a bunch of them to deal with.
Just stabbing that poor lady's corpse, why don't you?
I gotta surveil the situation, you know?
Very disrespectful.
Now, we can deal with the last of the people who were shooting at us from the front. This actually went pretty smoothly, I guess. As smoothly as storming a giant fort full of guns can, anyway. Ah, yes, we did skip a... Ah, no, that's just a torch down there rather than a drop, so I don't have to go down for that. Which is always good. I like not having to retrace my steps too much. Yeah, there we go. You'll alert like literally everyone if you just walk along this path without noticing these little hay bales that have had explosives packed in them.
Yeah.
I always like that little touch. You're like, what the hell is that?
Boom.
Many of booms.
Boom boom.
Alright, that is actually the toughest part of the gun fort. So now we can head into the cave. Find a Sculptors Idol, which is lovely. And while we could continue along down this path, we can also kind of explore this weird fissure here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing down there, but there are some spirit emblems to tell us that there's maybe some stuff around here we might want to look for.
Worry about it. With faith.
Ah.
Hello. Oh. About that from a
bench? I thought it was around here. I might be wrong. Whomst could say. You can definitely explore this whole area. I might have to go a little bit further. I don't tend to spend too much time in here. Other than when I need to grind a little bit of gunpowder out. So, remember that guy I had to fight last time? Now we're forced to fight one in much more cramped conditions.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Seems like a good lad. I recall
not sure.
In long arm and centipede, absolutely. I just wonder where the giraffe.
I think there's that it might be like a mistranslation or something. So as before, he starts adding the unblockable slash in the middle of his attacks rather than just at the. You gonna do rush me?
Yeah? Until we name it Wolf Owl. Okay. That makes sense.
There we go. That got a little bit iffy, but we got there. And we got another prayer bead from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Girafu is the guy's actual name, but it got translated as giraffe. That's what it is. Anyway, our prize for beating him is this. A large fan. Made of dyed red Japanese Aurelia leaves.
So Japanese version is called Jirafu, but there's no such Japanese name or word, so it's equally confusing.
Ah, even weirder. So, hey, can be fit to the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. Fanning it creates a large vortex of wind, spiriting away those it catches. Divine abduction through an 8-handed fan. Once is fine, but twice and you'll never return. If abducted, we'll head to Mount Congo. At Senpo Temple, we'll perform virtuous deeds. Neat. This is another prosthetic tool. It's mostly useful for farming later on.
Apparently the name's pretty controversial, and there's a bunch of different explanations on what it could actually be.
So, this Buddha statue seems to have a bit of snake skin on it for some reason.
I mean, you keep telling me there's no snakes in this game.
Just their skin.
He keeps lying to me.
I would never.
He keeps lying to me.
You can actually go all this way out before beating Genichiro. This is the first place where you'll actually be stopped.
Right, get stopped, yeah.
But we could head out there, or
there's
we
another
could fall through
goddamn
the
snake
floor.
in this game.
To be fair, the first one's still extant. That doesn't exist.
What?
We didn't kill it. We just stabbed it in the eye.
Yeah. Is it the same snake? Are we finding the same boy again?
Who knows? Let's
the one
see
you
what's...
keep saying doesn't exist, you liar.
What's around under here?
Snake's hole.
No. There's a few different directions I can go from
this
here.
hole, it was made for that snack.
He wouldn't fit in this. Not that he exists. Alright. Could go this way. I don't know how many of these are like one-way paths. Ah, yes. This actually leads to a dead end, but you can see that there's an item on the other side. Curse you. Does seem like someone dug this temple out. Presumably Giraffe. Oh, I hear lizard noises.
Sure do.
God, there is just so much around here, and I don't remember which is like the quote-unquote correct way versus basically anything else.
Yeah.
Fuck these lizards. I don't want nothing to do with that. Ah, you're not lizards. You're men.
Oh, man.
Terrible. Of course, there are also lizards who are spitting shit at me. There you are. Contact medicine, a prayer bead. Oh, hey, so we've actually made our quota of 4 prayer beads by the end of stream. Gotta love it. You know, just ootin' a boot around here.
Hell yeah. And as far as I can tell, nobody really
No one is really
knows.
sure where the...
Now, there's some, like the giraffe is, that's not the word for giraffe, it's just like a transliteral from, like, English back to Japanese.
Right. Yeah, I could see that being like a transliteration of it.
Hello.
It is a good thing I have so many
Basically,
shurikens.
there's like a bunch of different theories on what it is, and no one really knows for sure. I just know it's weird.
Hi there!
Hi!
He's like got spear frames! I need to leave him on for a little bit.
Oh, you're so good. Look at him. Whoa. Poor lizard.
Oh god, there's so many of them.
Poor wee lizard.
I think there's still at least one thing down here that I haven't gotten. Not 100% certain, though. It is rather difficult to keep track. Yes, this was where I went to get to kill those dudes. Hello. Mibu Balloon of Soul. Ah, yes, this finally led me all the way back around. I feel like there's still, like, at least one other thing in the floor that I missed. I'm not sure where exactly it is. Let me take a look to see if it's still glowy around there, or if I just happened to get it already. We went down this side path here. There was a glowy through this hole, and yeah, it actually looks like we did pick it up, so something that we got. One of those paths we went had it.
Yeah.
This is fine, then.
This is fine.
Lizard Party and Centipede Man Party
Yeah.
were all we needed to handle in that area.
Absolutely.
Let's instead pop our way out here into Sunken Valley
Sure,
proper.
there's nothing wrong with this bridge.
Sunken Valley Passage.
Hi. Is it our boy? Is he back? The guy you keep telling me doesn't exist.
What guy?
That guy.
No?
That snake right there. This boy.
Whee!
And...
Ow. Uh-oh. I think he's not very happy about us existing.
Hello.
Great, evil fish too. Just what I need in my life.
Alright, so now do we need to get out?
I went the wrong direction.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, I'm sure he won't see us.
He did though.
It's fine. Run. Run.
Did you always get knocked down in the water?
Yes.
Did you always die, or was that just...
If you jump off the bridge entirely beforehand.
Well... That is the one we stabbed, isn't it?
I believe it is. I think his eye is
I think
injured.
he's got her eye.
Seems he's fucked off again. And don't come back!
Bye. Oh, hello. Is that a monkey?
Ow!
Hello.
The fish are still here!
Hi! That fish is mad.
That might indeed be a monkey. Alright. We can either do like the rest of this area, or we could, or like do this area a bit further ahead to another save point that I know exists, or finish up here and go on Tuesday.
We can go a bit further if you want.
Yeah, I think so. This is a slightly different area from the one from before.
Get some health.
Yes, more health would be nice. That was what I wanted to hit there.
Yeah.
That was also what I wanted to hit. I'm so good at menuing people.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, hey, convenient about the 5th prayer necklace. The gun fort of Sunken Valley is commanded by the Snake Eyes, an elite force of women able to pierce distant targets with mighty flint cannons and phenomenal vision.
So, are you gonna admit the snake exists now?
The what now?
Snake.
You know, you keep talking about this thing. Maybe.
Admit it. The snake is real.
And strong and your friend?
And strong and not, and most decidedly not our friend. No.
Well, anyway, here we are in Riven Cave. We can at least get our way up via our shinobi prosthetic. And you might remember that when we gave the sculptor monkey booze, he did talk about bounding around in the Valley of the Monkeys. And, oh my! That monkey's armed! So this area is filled with monkeys.
They're worse than the snake.
That monkey had a sword. Well, not that one, but the one that attacked us previously.
It's got a sword!
My god, it's got a sword. You might actually want to save that.
Oh, is there a bigger monkey with a bigger sword?
Well...
It's got a gun!
Oh my god, that monkey's got a gun.
Oh my god, that monkey's got a gun! Oh, that one's got a sword.
Yup. The monkeys have gotten their hands on some gear.
It's the rise of the planets of the apes.
Mm-hmm. They haven't figured out cash money yet, though, so it's fine.
Gun now.
They do know how to use guns, which might be
guns.
worse.
Went down and he was like, nah mate, I ain't into that shit, I'm off.
There we go, that monkey's got a gun.
He's got a gun and a hat. Oh, that's a good monkey right there.
There's some very good monkeys. It's fine. Oh, there you are.
Ah, there you are.
There you are.
No. Oh.
Don't worry about it, I guess.
It's fine.
It's somehow fine.
It's fine.
So hey, we're just gonna chill out on the Buddha statues and have a cool and fun time.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
With the gun monkeys.
I love them. They're good.
Oh, hello. There are also Nightjar here.
Ah, the guys who are also not our friends.
Indeed.
Friends with the monkeys, I guess.
Oh,
oh hi. Hi. But well, I see.
Okay, that is one taken care of.
We're a bit stronger than we were when we fought them last time.
That is true. By the way, if you like pound the deflection button while they're doing that spin attack, you will actually deflect each individual attack. And do a buttload of posture damage to them.
Nice.
Always a plus. So yeah, this valley has actually got a ton of these giant Buddha statues in it. They're pretty sweet to go around. Ooh, hello. Ow. Another monkey with a gun. Oh, you better not get away from me. That's not the direction I wanted to go.
Yeah, it was. What's scarier with ladies than ladies with guns? It's monkeys with guns.
Monkeys with guns and swords.
Oh, shit, dog.
We don't have to bother that just yet.
We should not bother that. We should leave them alone. Unless we have a bomb up our sleeve. Do you have a shinobi bomb?
We do not have a shinobi bomb, but perhaps there is a shinobi tool that might help us.
Yeah. We have it?
No.
Ah, we're gonna get it.
At some point. But instead, I think we're gonna just not go bother that group for the time being. Hop by the feet of these guys. Oh, hello.
Stabby, stabby.
Never saw it coming.
Bye-bye.
That one probably should have.
Don't worry about it.
But he's no seeing monkey.
Yeah, he's no hearing monkey either.
Isn't the way I want to go, at least not currently. I've never actually been down this way.
Oh.
There is like a way down into that area that basically goes in the other direction. You will notice that there is ground below us.
There sure is.
It doesn't look amazing, but we can get down there.
We don't want to yet?
Not currently. Worth keeping in mind that it's there. I haven't gone this way, so I didn't realize this was another way to get down into that place. Anyway, I'm gonna let that gigantic pack of monkeys not be bothered by me. Gonna sneak straight over by them. And, head off over here. Yeah, there we go. Believe, yeah, that there's a branch I can grab down there.
Woo!
If barely.
Yeah, you did it.
Alright, pop up to here. And we get a checkpoint. If I could jump up here, come on. Come on, Wolf, you got the ups.
We do have the ups.
Indeed. And, another old lady.
Alright, we don't have any rice for you.
Ah, fruits of the serpent, yes. There are two kinds. One is fresh.
She's one of the ladies from Deadly
other
Premonition.
is dried.
Absolutely.
Over
She's the
there.
pot lady?
My pot!
Oh my god. She is.
The poison swamp. Down the nest. That's where you'll find it.
What are you talking about?
It's getting cold.
Something troubling you? Rice for me. That's the way. Rice, I say. If something's not right, bless me with rice anytime.
Anytime.
We will try.
We will eventually.
Have any rice?
No, not
So both of these ladies did mention fruits of the serpent.
I like how you say both, as if they're all exactly the same person.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot of these old ladies. We've met 2 other ones, in fact.
Uh-huh.
They're just, you know, old ladies.
Uh-huh.
We look in this direction.
Hello.
You'll also notice that there is a waterfall there, down there. Some big, kind of weird, bloaty trees around here, too.
Yeah.
But I think that might just be for next week.
Alright.
Next time around, we'll go, you know, probably have a fine chat.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday, we will go play more Sekiro. We will, just, you know, get into a friendly tussle with that
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
horrible, wretched ape.
Alright, and tomorrow I'll be back with more Xenoblade. Our RC, we started some story stuff. Now we're gonna start some side quest hell.
As one does.
Yeah, another lot of side quest hell. I hope you guys are ready for it. See you
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow for Xenoblade.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, I have to be in a menu to be able to control my mouse to end stream. Goodbye.
Bye.